Okay, it's just before 5 o'clock on Sunday. I've been up since 4 o'clock, and that can only mean one thing. There's no one around. Absolutely no one around. It's boot fair again. And we're going down to the A3 because Hook Road is cancelled. Because apparently it was going to rain. There's not a drop of rain in the sky. So yes, this is why I went to the A3 last week to check it out. So if it wasn't on, I'd get down there. And I was tempted to have a bit of a lie in and stay in bed and take it easy today, but no, I'm going to get down to boot fair, see what's happening. And I'm getting there earlier as well, so let's see how we go. Right, it's Monday afternoon. It's all very civilised. I've actually woken up and I'm going to take you through my stuff from the boot fair from yesterday. Normally I kind of sometimes do this the same day or do it when it's been dumped. But I'm indoors and I've got all the stuff here. Got about a dozen things to go through. Some sort of standard stuff and some quite nice stuff. So yeah, I'll make a start now. Flip around and do it now. Right, first off are these Hotter shoes. I always tend to pick up Hotter. I mean, look at the original price on them, 66 quid. And always test them by giving them a fold up, because this on Hotter and on what are the other ones? Well, on all shoes it's a good thing to do, because this material on the bottom can deteriorate. These look new. I think they're new. Absolutely no wear on them. Nothing at all. So no wear inside there. I will sell these as new. She wanted 5, I gave her 4, so more than happy with that. I'll be selling them for around 20-25, I think. And it wasn't only just those. Another pair of Hotter. So again, £4, and again, just unused. Unbelievable, really. No crack in there. Comfort concept. I think people buy them because they are really, really comfortable. But yeah, that's a nice pair of sandals for the summer. So again, I'll sell those as new. I've got some Hotter bags actually. I may well put them with these as a little Brucey bonus. I picked up some Hotter bags at a jumble sale for, I think I got 3 for about 50p. So that's shoes. That's the only clothing I got. Only footwear. Oh no, I have got another footwear. I'll do that in a bit. A couple of board games. These will go well on Amazon in Q4. I'll probably put them on eBay in the meantime and price them at that kind of Amazon price. So they'll either sit there or be sent up to Amazon come September. But they were £2 each. Look in great condition. This categories always sells. I've got this a number of times. Just have a quick check to make sure that it's supposed to have 6. Let me see if I can get them out. There was another guy selling this categories, but it wasn't complete. But there's not a lot to it. There's a board, there's a funny shaped dice, and there's 6 of these wallets that contain the answer sheets. And the cards. I mean, look at that. Looks like it's hardly been used. So again, on Amazon, it would be, I imagine around the 25-ish mark. eBay, maybe 20, but I'll have a look at it. Like I say, I've sold some recently. I've got a few more board games. Let me get those. This one I've sold before. This was a freebie actually, because the guy who was selling it, he sold me a Goblin Teasmade last week. So I've chatted to him a fair bit, and he was going, I haven't got a clue about board games, and he said, is it complete? And I checked it. Hello, what's this? That shouldn't be in there. I checked it, and I thought there were only 2 tokens. So I'm quite surprised that those tokens are there. So it'd be a bit of a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tokens. I mean, I could check this, and it could be complete. I mean, if there's a dice missing, that's all right. I think I might order up some dice, actually. I think it might be a good idea. That feels like a rubber. A good idea. I'm going to order some remote controls. I'm going to order some dice. But that's actually more complete than I thought it was. So yeah, it costs nothing. Perhaps in future when I check games, I should always say they're not complete and try and get them for free. I don't think that will work though. But yeah, Simpsons Cluedo, another one that will sell. And then these, so that was freebie. And these next three were a £5. So I've got Cluedo, you know, bog standard. That'll go quite easily. I haven't checked it again. It looked in great condition, but for that sort of price, I'm happy to get it. And even if it's missing a few bits, you know, I will see another Cluedo. But straight away, I mean, both the dice are there. Got 6 tokens, so it's looking good. Got Game of Thrones Cluedo. The only thing with this was the box had a split, but I'm not too worried about that. And again, I had a quick look inside, and you kind of get the feeling. I'm not going to spend hours at a stall going over absolutely everything, but that looks quite good. Sometimes it's quite surprising, some of this Game of Thrones stuff. You think, oh yeah, that's going to get a lot of money, and it doesn't. But, you know, you definitely get more than £1.66 or whatever I paid for it. And I've had this one before. It's I think it was slightly slow when I had it before, but I will always pick up a triv. The only triv I would avoid is the original Genesis edition, which I've got about 3 of them, and you can sell the individual cards, you can sell the individual boxes of cards, but they don't tend to go that well for me. But yeah, these sort of different versions are quite good. So yeah, those 3 cost a £5, so I picked that up right at the end. Got some Gamecube games next. Here we are. I will always, all day long, pick up Gamecube games. Not that I know anything about them or how much they're worth, but I know I hardly ever see them. So, going through these, this is probably the least value, and none of these have manuals. So, I mean, the boxes in themselves are probably quite difficult to get, but this one's a little bit, you know, not in best condition. But in terms of value, that one maybe, you know, £4, £5 if I'm lucky, and that's free post. So hardly anything at all. One to keep to test the GameCube, I think, even though I've already got some. I think I use Die Hard at the moment. I bought this off a young kid, and I said, how much do you want for him? And he went, a tenner. He was a lovely young man. He wasn't actually. And I got the 3 and this one, which is a disc only, so 4 games, for a £5. Offered him a £5, so he didn't come back at me with 8 or anything, so not the best haggler in the world. They're all in good condition though, all the discs. Yeah, that's all right. No scratches, a little bit of dust. That game probably around about a tenner, around that kind of mark. I've had a quick look on eBay. I'm going to price these quite high actually, because I'm of a mind to, I don't mind hanging on to them. But if I can get a, you know, say if I put that on for 15, if it goes for 15, fair enough. But if not, I'll keep hold of it. And again, this one, I thought, you know, sometimes you just think, oh, Star Fox, that might go well. And I'm completely basing that on the name. I don't know anything about GameCube games. But I'm wrong, of course. £10. There or thereabouts. Again, no manual. And a little bit of, a tiny little bit of condition issue. Someone's written over that only for some reason. A little bit of frame at the top. But again, I'll probably put that on for 15 and just sort of, I'm prepared to sit on it. It's a small item. Won't take up much space on my shelf. And then this one, which I kind of thought, well, that's going to be the runt of the litter. That's not going to be worth anything at all. And how wrong I was. That's probably over £30, just disc only, hopefully. So again, I'm going to get that into a little envelope so it's protected straight away. But then I'm going to price it high again. You know, like I say, don't mind keeping hold of that and seeing what it does. So, what's that? 30, maybe Harry Potter, 30, 35, £55 worth of sales. £50 minus, you know, with fees, maybe £50, maybe a bit less, from £5. So more than happy with that. But more than happy to keep them if they don't sell. And last item, I've only ever picked up 2 or 3 pairs of DMs, not sort of thing I see a lot, but I saw them, that this woman had lots of shoes put down, and you should have seen me fly for these DMs. I was like a I don't know, barn owl on a field mouse. I swooped down and got these. Great condition, absolutely fantastic condition. Size, they're small, UK 5, so they are, well, small man or lady, or I suppose some ladies have big feet, but the condition is absolutely fantastic. I think, like I said, I've only had 2 pairs of the black Dr. Martens. I have had a variant before as well, but I'd always push high. I don't know a lot about Dr. Martens. These are made in England, I think it says somewhere, which I think makes a difference. I'm sure someone will tell me if I'm wrong on that. But I would aim for at least 90. I've always aimed for 90 on Dr. Martens, and sometimes they take a bit of time. Need a bit of a clean and a polish. But yeah, so, like I say, the only thing that's concerning me is maybe the size. But for a young goth or something like that, I'm sure they'd be happy to pay out for a pair of Doc Martens. So yeah, I was really happy with that. So all in all, let me flip this around. And I forgot something. Yes, Bumblebee helmet. I've never actually had one of these that has got the little, I think they've got little clip-on wingy things on the helmet. But I have had this before without them, and I got this for £1.50. It works. There we go. So I think, I can't remember how much it gets on eBay, maybe about 20 quid or something like that. So yeah, well chuffed with that one. It's funny because I went to A3 last week, I think it was, and first 2 things I saw was a boggle for a £5 and one of these for someone was trying to get a tenner, which is like, no way. But for £1.50 all day long, loving it. I keep missing bits. I keep missing bits that I've showed you, or I haven't shown you. So I got this. I did actually think it was the first Blue Peter book, but it isn't. It's the second one. The first one has got this really garish sort of yellow on, and we do have a copy of the first one, but it was really damaged, which was why I had in my head, oh good, we've got a better copy. Resale value. If I'm selling this, it's in good condition. It's probably around about 20 quid, something around that. I don't tend to go for Blue Peter books. I've never bought them to resell. I've done a few Rupert annuals, but that cost £1. She did have some of the first 5, but I didn't bother with the others. I can't be bothered with them really. And this is a real, I don't know the value, but I mean in terms of memories from my childhood, these are I've never seen a box set. I have picked up a Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, but these are the style of books that I would have read. James and the Giant Peach. Yeah, I had all these books, I think. Danny Champion of the World, fantastic. So I love Roald Dahl, and they're in great condition. There was one, I think it was the Mr. Fox, that one of the pages had folded back on itself. But in terms of they've been read, but no real dog ears on them. And like I say, I've never seen this box set. I will check the value. I don't imagine it's got a huge value in terms of resale. Might be wrong on that, but I think it's one that I'll probably keep unless it's worth absolutely loads of money, because it is lovely. It's a lovely thing. Like I say, all in all, I did wake up and I kind of originally thought, oh, I won't be going to the boot fair because it's forecast with rain. And then when it hadn't rained, I was like, oh God, I've got to go. And I was there from about 6 o'clock or just before 6. I left really early, through till about 8ish. So a couple of hours, and I was walking around a lot. I think I've been around about 3 times, which for the A3 is a lot, but there weren't that many people there. And I'm glad with what I got. I saw Happy Chap 84, which is Pete, so check out his channel. He's got some great pickups. He confused me a bit because he said, I've got some helium balloons. And I was thinking, how do you carry the helium? But you don't get the helium with them. So it all was explained on his video. But he got he picked up a DS Lite under my nose, which I said to him, "Oh, don't leave it." But there you go. Oh, I'm always pleased to sort of like see other people pick stuff up. So he got some great stuff. So do check out his video. But that's it for now. I think tomorrow I am doing a Ask Any Reseller Questions. I've been going on about that, so do tune in for that. That's at 7:30. And we've got the Reseller White Boy, we've got Rummage Around, and we've got the Global Thrifters on that. So, yeah, if you like all this, give it a thumbs up. And if you want to sub to the channel, please do so. And I hope to catch you soon. See you later. Bye.